good morning, everyone. We will provide a quick update for March 5, 2022, day 10 of the war, middle of the day. Russian troops renewed attempts to retake Voznesensk, and the goal is to cut off a major highway that connects Kyiv and Odessa. You can see this black line, that's a highway, and the goal is to cut it off somewhere in this area where we put a pink cross. The further goal is to connect with the Russian troops in area of Tiraspol and where the Podilsk is on this in Transnistria region. After that, the Russia renewed its attack towards Zaporizhya. They moved to this small town called Kamyanske. So they are probably 20-30 kilometers away from Zaporizhya. On the Eastern Front, there is no major changes. In the north, Russian troops continue fiercely attack Kyiv from the west, mostly actually northwest, specifically 31st Airborne Brigade continues fierce fighting in Bucha Irpin region. We'll discuss it in a little bit more detail later. In addition, Russian army is still struggling to control Volnovaha that they announced that they captured about 2-3 days ago. So there is some fighting. There are pockets of resistance over there. At this point, Russian troops, Russian invasion troops, to be more correct, almost 100% committed, and they lost up to 10,000 of troops killed, wounded, missing in action, prisoners of war. So at this point, Russian invasion forces are slowly melting ice cube unless they will get new reinforcements from Russia, which is going to be also problematic because they already pulled everything they have. But there is obviously that's not excluded. We don't exclude that the Russians will throw more additional forces to help their invasion in Ukraine. Ukrainian militia continues mosquito bites of the Russian supply troops, especially in this area where we show 19th Tank Division, Armored Division, and the 2nd Motorized Division. So in this area of northern Poltava region, Sumy region, and southern Chernihiv region, they continue biting them. And you can see here, this is example of local militia, Ukrainian militia, destroying supply tracks, supply column with apparently artillery shells and some probably headquarters truck. Now, quick review of south and southeast. As you can see here, they are on the way to attack Zaporizhya, so they're probably about 20, 30, 40 kilometers away at this point. Here, they still struggle to fully control Volnovaha, and then they renewed attempts to retake Voznesensk and move further to cut off major highways that connects Odessa with Kyiv. Fierce fighting continues in the north, where 31st Airborne Brigade with the Sobor and Kadyrov troops trying to attack Kyiv from northwest from this Warsaw highway, where Borodyanka, this is where they're attacking Irpin and Bucha and Gostomel. Ukrainian troops still holding on there. The significance of this area is that this is kind of like a Ukrainian bridgehead on the western bank of Irpin River, and until they clear it out, it will be problematic for the Russian troops to launch full-scale attack on Kyiv from the west. And then they also try to penetrate a little bit south to south of Zhytomyr highway to kind of secure their flanks and potentially attempting to fully cut off Kyiv. Kyiv is not encircled at this point, and there is several major highways from the south that allowed supply of the city. From the east, it's all quiet for now. They probably preparing for the major attack. Actually, speaking of the major attack, we have spotted several Russian propaganda reporters in the Kiev area. That really means that the Russians are preparing a major full-scale attack on Kiev in probably 2-3 days. So we wouldn't be surprised if that happens. And we believe that the 19th Armored Division and 2nd Motorized Division will be key in that attack. At the same time, it will be supported from the west by 31st Airborne Brigade, Sobor, Kadyrov troops, probably some more other units that we have not identified yet. The 90th Armored Division has 3 tank regiments, which means technically it can have up to 270 tanks. We don't believe that they, at this point, have 270 operational tanks. In our estimate, they probably have between 100 and 150 operational tanks. They will be supported by the 2nd Motorized Division, which has up to 90 tanks, and we also don't believe that that's what they have. They probably have at best 50 tanks left at this point. The city of Chernihiv is being blocked by the 35th Motorized Brigade. In addition, we also identified that Russian troops probably will not be able to attack directly from the north where you see Dimir, because Ukrainian army flooded this area. There's river Irpin that falls into this big lake. It's called Kyiv Sea Lake, and it's that area totally flooded. You can see here it's all flooded, so it's not it's not possible for the troops. So most likely the most likely path for attack will be northwest, which is Warsaw Highway, and potentially directly from the west along Zhytomyr Highway. But it's more difficult as Ukrainian army starts to put pressure here in Makariv region on the Russian army. That's it for the north. Ukrainian army is getting saturated with anti-air handheld missiles. As a result, they shot down this morning Mi-24 Russian assault helicopter near Kyiv, and also in Chernihiv they shot down Su-25, we believe, ground attack airplane. This is pilot from that airplane.